Hi everyone, and welcome to the result of the April goal of the month. In this video, obviously, I will be giving you the result of your votes for last month's goal of the month, and also I'll sort of be having a little sort of chat as well about the rest of this, how the rest of this season's going to look, and maybe a little bit about next season as well. Plus, obviously, revealing where I'm going to be going tomorrow. But without further ado, let's crack on, starting with the result of April goal of the month, and in fourth place you went for this.
Oh, what a strike!
So quite unbelievable game at Willington Quay Saints that day. As it happens, they were on the wrong end of the scoreline against Blythe Rangers, but nevertheless, it was a cracking strike from pretty far out. The keeper's not getting there; it's nestled in the corner. A good strike. And they played their part in a very good game of football. And in third place is this.
Oh, the turn.
So the same game, but this was the equaliser from Blythe Rangers to make it 4-4. Lovely little Cruyff turn there by the guy who made the assist, which is what got it nominated. Brilliant piece of skill. And that's what this competition's all about. It's about recognising that great goals aren't always don't have to always be from 30 yards. They can be well worked. Involve great pieces of skill like this one was. So well worth its place in the overall top three, in my opinion. So in second place you have gone for this.
Oh, what a strike that is! Some technique, that.
Some strike, some strike, some technique. Waiting for that to come down and just smash it into the back of the net by the F1 racing player there against Dringhouses, which was the first game that I went to after the since the latest lockdown. It was a brilliant strike. I enjoyed my time at F1 racing that day, and good value for their win over Dringhouses, and that goal really was quite something. But now though, it's time to reveal the winner of the goal.
Oh, love it!
Oh, what a strike!
Get in, son!
Brilliant free kick.
So the Willington Quay Saints against Blythe Rangers game completely dominated things this month, but just some great goals in a quite unbelievable game of football. As I mentioned, obviously Quay Saints eventually lost the game, but that free kick was absolutely brilliant. You think the keeper was outside and everything, it flew past him into the corner. Really good free kick. So Willington Quay Saints may have lost the match, but they have won the goal of the month. Tomorrow I have finally made a decision on where I'm going, and that will be to the game between Poulton AFC and Southmoor. Although Poulton usually play the games in Redcar, but tomorrow I believe it's at the Acklam Green Centre on a AstroTurf pitch, which to be honest, looking at the forecast tomorrow is probably a pretty wise decision. It's absolutely horrendous tomorrow, so it's maybe best that they are playing it on the plastic. Poulton obviously are essentially the development side for Billinghamston Thornia. As far as the rest of this season goes, it will be mainly trying to get as many grounds ticked off as possible, and one or two cup finals I'm throwing in there. I've got Durham Challenge Cup, the Northumberland Minor Cup, which is what which was what Willet and Key Saints and Blythe Rangers played each other in. The Murray Trophy final over in Manchester, the Yorkshire Trophy final, which is a upcoming tournament that's been played at Brighouse. And after that, quite a few, good new ticks. The likes of, new ticks. The likes of Stanley United, Shotton Colliery, Durham FC, maybe Alvechurch on the Maybank holiday. There's plenty to look forward to. So it'd be nice to get as many grounds ticked off as I can before the end of the season, get my overall game count as high as it can possibly be as well. But for me, still, next season's the one. That's what I'm sort of like. Well, hopefully we'll be able to. It'll be sort of back to normal, and we can sort of don't have to keep wondering what grounds are admitting spectators, what aren't. Capacity limits or whatever. I can just go wherever I please. When it happens, I'll be renewing my Gateshead season ticket. I'll be obviously going to all the away games as well, all the cup matches, all the friendlies. So there'll be lots. So Gateshead will be featuring pretty heavily from next season, as hopefully will Motherwell. But a lot of that just depends on what Nicola Sturgeon says and about grounds reopening in Scotland and people being able to go into Scotland from England. So it's all to come. I've made myself, a little sort of watch list for fixtures that come out and to see what sort of days they're on. Because there's going to be some good ones next year. The Northern Premier League Division 1 Northwest, well, the one that Pickering are in, that looks a really good league next year. Because obviously you got Pickering, Bridlington are coming in, Hebburn are coming in, Dunstan, then you got the likes of Stockton coming in, Shildon, Masker already there. So there's that many to look out for, and there's after that it'll just sort of depend on sort of promotions and relegations in the Football League. Could lead to some decent fixtures. Like I think Newcastle is staying up now, to be fair. But if Sunderland get promoted from League One, they'll be facing Middlesbrough next season, which is one I'll be dead keen to go to. There's plenty to look forward to. I think next season I want to make the one where when a channel really does take off. I mean, I have thoroughly enjoyed the matches I've been to this year, but I think with what's to come, that'll be what sort of can maybe give me some platforms to build on. Also, in the next few weeks, I'm going to be starting going to rugby league games as well. Because obviously when stadiums reopen on the 17th of May, fingers crossed, that'll include rugby league. I'll be probably starting with Newcastle Thunder against Halifax on the 23rd of May. Sorry. But if I can get a ticket for Bradford Bulls against Newcastle Thunder on the Monday the 17th, then I'll try and go to that. But yeah, like as I said, this is not a football. In a previous video, this is not a football specific channel. It's not a Gateshead specific channel. It's not really an anything specific channel. It's just basically a hobby for me. Something that I enjoy doing, and maybe sort of want to see where it maybe leads to one day. If I can get some sort of career within sports broadcasting, that's the ultimate dream for me. But anyway, that is that for this video. As I mentioned, I will see you tomorrow for Poulton FC against Southmoor. Take care, and I will see you later.